Lamb steps in. He's facing the kind of pitcher that makes hitters second-guess themselves before they even step in the box.
Yeah, you got to be committed with every swing. The margin for error against a pitcher like this is razor thin.
Line drive, he brings it down. Nice play. Stepping in, Cal Raleigh. High fly ball, right field. Lamb in position. One down. Now the left fielder. Two on, two outs. Out towards right center field. Snags it on the run. And that's the third out. As we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Mariners, number 85. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. He was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Lamb, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
Ball, that pitch is out. Ball inside.
Now one miss.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Acuna takes it in for the out. And there's one down. One down. Alec Bohm up next for the Mariners. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hard hit, right side. Handles, throws to first, and there's 2 away. Runner at first with 2 away. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 in this one. And he swings through that one.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. Your walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Yep, that ball went out.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Out towards right center field. Acuna on the move. And that's the third out. Guardians lead 1. They're down 3-2. On to the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ronald Acuna Jr. This one in the air, right field. Lamb on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away. Man at first, stepping up for the Guardians, Travis Bazzana. On the ground, right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Lamb with a less than great game in the loss.
Well, Boone, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
Lamb stepping in now. You ever get so tired of a pitcher owning you, you just want to bunt and jog to first and protest, Singy?
Hey, man, whatever works right now. At this point, even a swingy bunt would feel like a trophy.
lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 down. Out towards right center field. Acuna moving under this one. And that is that. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, right field. Acuna drops steps, heads back on it. Makes the catch. 1 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. He's a guy who does it all. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
That one fouled hard the other way. Here's a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count. Get the guy in the box on his heat.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Tattooed and gone.
Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Lamb takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. 1 down. Charlie Lamb will hit next. 0 for 4. 3 flyouts and a strikeout. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. Line drive, base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Runner takes off, pitch misses. Throw to second, tag, out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Moreholm is just 1 strike away. Hard hit left side. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians collect their first win of the season. Lamb had a rough go of it in this game. Win 1 for 5 with a single.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Lamb stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Booth, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. His first homer of the year. The Guardians strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Up the middle, a dive, he's got it from his knees, the throw, and they get the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys, that's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
No question about this one, it's out of here.
Well, with a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Line drive, base hit.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
Rodriguez hustles to get it in. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. So 2 down. Jeremy Pena digs in for the Guardians.
Ball, that's
They've
just
got
out.
a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Up the middle. Not in time.
Safe.
He's safe. That catches the corner. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Ball,
See if
that's
you can
out.
go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Two down, nobody on. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
There you go.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle.
Back to the top of the order. Kazuma Okamoto digs in for the Guardians. The Guardians down to their final strike. Line drive. That's a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. 13-6. Manager out of the dugout. Number 13 ready to hit now. Down late. RBI opportunity. And this guy's looking like he wants to write the comeback chapter.
Yeah, let's see if he grabs the pen, Boo. Could start writing a whole new story here.
Pitching change here. Connor Phillip. He's got a ball game. And the Mariners take this one in a blowout. Lamb was a real bright spot despite the loss. Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run.
No question. He was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. And the Guardians jump in front. It's 1-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
So 2 down. Now here is Christian Moore. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
All right, go,
Ripped to the right center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And that's too high. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. The 1-1 is fouled off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he's ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Mariners, Blaine Prim. There's a swing and a drive. Lamb going back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
The batter, number 2.
Ernie Clement now at the plate. Payoff pitch. This one in the air right field. Base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. 3-2. They take the lead. Lamb stepping in now. You look at the career splits, and it's just batting practice for him, Singy.
Yeah, this pitcher's ERA has a little dent in it thanks to this guy. Total domination.
Popped up. 1 away. 1 down. Ernie Clement up next for the Mariners. In the air right field. And a couple of quick outs. Lamb steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Ball.
Beater, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. This one in the air right field. Acuna on the run.
That ball's foul.
Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
Well, that 2-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
And that one hammered. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. His first homer of the year. So 2 down. Now at the plate, Ernie Clement. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Adley Rutschman. This could end it. On the ground to third. And that is the ball game. Lamb, certainly not the reason they lost this game. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
One down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
Ball.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
Pick it up. Pick it
Line
up.
drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, you smoked that thing. That a boy.
Pena, in his 10th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Throw, save.
Beat the throw.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Ball outside.
One out and a runner at second here in game one of this three-game set. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Charles Queen in the box, lays off for ball one.
Two will count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Ball.
Just missed. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out. One hit. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Francisco Lindor steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Comes a 2-2. And that one ripped into right. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Here's the throw to the plate. Save. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And they'll do it again.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Okamoto, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Inside, ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
High fly ball, right field. And that is that. So here's Kyle Tucker now. In the air, right side. Lamb has a beat on it. 2 away.
Up next.
1 gone, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. In the air, right field. Lamb should have this one. Makes the grab. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the top of the sixth. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one's carrying. And it is gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. Third home run of the season. And they've got their first run. It's 4-1. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's great confidence in the power right there. Most hitters would try to hook that ball to the pull side and hit it out of the park. He stayed back, let it travel, and hit it hard the other way.
Lamb steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late, and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Boog. They need someone to come through right here. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The tying run at the plate.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Can't glove it cleanly. Here comes Rutschman around third. Still manages a throw, and he's out. But 1 run. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. On the ground right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers take the series opener here at home. Lamb had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. Had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
So digging in, Charlie Lamb. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Lindor to Betts at second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Batting third, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Nope, he held back. Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Peterson settles underneath it. Out number 2. Charles Queen digs in for the Guardians. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. Hold up. The throw to third. In there safely. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. So 2 down. Alec Burleson will hit next. Right side. Lamb settles under this one, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the... As we go to the top of the 4th, stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Sliced hard but foul. And now the 0-1. This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Back here in L.A., bottom of the 6th, Stephen Kwan steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That one is hammered right field. That's got a chance. Going gone. Ryan McMahon leaves the yard. His 2nd of the year. So 2 down, and now it's going to be Charlie Lamb.
That's the ball.
That one missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Ripped to right. Should be extra bases. That gets by him. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. The throw is late, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really important at bat coming up now.
Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Jason Guthrie, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that's the 3rd out. So, runner at 2nd, 2 down. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. Guthrie is just 1 strike away. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Myers settles under it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Lamb played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Charlie Lamb. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
0-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Myers under it. And there's 1 down. Man at first, one away. Swinging a foul straight back. That's a laser base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw comes into third, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Quick toss to first, and he's back in there.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get two runners now into scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
That one in triple digits.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Now here is Charles Queen. 1-for-1 with a single so far. High fly ball right field. Tucker on the move. Makes the catch. Inning over. Lamb blocks in, trying to turn momentum back in their favor. This is who they want up there to do it.
Yeah, and sometimes it just takes one swing to change the tone. This at bat could be that moment.
That's back. And that one is gone. A shot to the opposite field. His 4th home run of the season. And they're on the board.
That fastball wasn't even in the zone, and he was still able to hit it out. Wow. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 6th inning.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back.
That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Jammed him pretty good with that high fastball on the inside corner, so he can't be upset about the pitch. Just kind of an unlucky result.
Lamb digging in. Runner in scoring position. Game hanging in the balance. Big moment here.
Yeah, this is where reputations get built, Boog. Time to come through in the clutch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they've rallied from 5 back. It's 7-5. These fans are just heartbroken right now.
Performance nothing short of clutch. With that swing, he's given his team the lead and a huge psychological boost.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, set for the last half of the 7th. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ripped to right. Lamb going back on this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Hook one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Outside with a breaking ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Lamb on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Ball to strike. The pitch. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. 2-2 now. In the air, right field. And the inning is over. So they're all loaded up. Grounded to third. Could be 2. To Betts at second for 1. On to first, double play. First and second, 2 outs. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Lamb really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. 2 homers on the day.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
One down. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here.
That's just hitting you cannot teach. Incredible. Split finger away. Somehow he got there, hooked it, and got enough barrel to hit that ball out of the ballpark. That's a very impressive swing.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
Lamb steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
Lamb stepping in. It's late. It's quiet. But here's a chance to make some noise with 2 gone.
Yeah, this is when rally hats get flipped, Boog. Let's see if he could twist this script.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And that extends the inning for Spencer Torkelson. First offering. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Out to short.
On the bag, on the bag, on the bag.
Gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. That misses. Ball 1. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
First and second, 1 out. Charlie Lamb, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Lamb with 4 runs batted in his last game. This one in the air right field. Suzuki on the move. He's got it. Runner tags and will move up to 3rd.
Up next for the Guardians, the first baseman.
Top of inning number 7. Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a payoff pitch. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. The 0-1. In the air, right field, Lamb on his way over, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs. So runner at second, 2 down. Charlie Lamb now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. Out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 9-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they're...
So 2 down, digging in, Matt Shaw. 1 strike away. No question about this one. It's out of here.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you...
Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. 2 down, nobody on. That's out to center field. Pajes has a beat on it. And that'll do it. The Guardians slug their way to a win in this one. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win. Collected 3 hits, including 2 home runs.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off an impressive Go now, Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. Yo one. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Yordan Alvarez. The 2-2. Swings and sends a rocket to right. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second to third. In there safely. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Lamb went off for 2 homers in his last game. 0-1. And that's through there for a strike. Got him swinging. One gone, bottom half of the first. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That is the inning. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Hoyt Gonzalez, the next Cub to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Can't squeeze it. This one drops. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. He's in there.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Lamb swings through it for strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. Don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that'll load the bases.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as you...
Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. All loaded up. Queen will hit next. 1 for 2. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Here in Cleveland, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Seiya Suzuki. High fly ball, right field. Lamb settles under it. And a quick out, number 1. Charlie Lamb, the next to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And he chases that one below the zone.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Fouled off down the right side. Vesta, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate.
And that's the third out. Lamb stepping in. Team needs a wake-up swing here, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, get this guy an espresso. They need a hit to put a jolt into this offense.
That pitch clips the outside corner. It's 0-1. Hodge. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. In there. Got it. Looking for the K. That ends the inning. First and second. 2 outs. Spencer Torkelson digs in now. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Pages around third. Tag out, and they cut down the winning run. On to extra innings. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Yordan Alvarez. Man at second. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Relay throw. Safe. And the go-ahead runs at third. Now the left fielder, Hoyt Gonzalez. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that's the third out. Lamb digs in. The crowd knows what's at stake. One swing and it's handshakes and high fives.
Yeah, and he's the kind of guy who doesn't shy away from the spotlight. Let's see what he's got right here.
Rips that one to right. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Crosses the winning run. And the Guardians walk it off in extra innings. Lamb performed well, and the walk-off was the big highlight. Had a single and an RBI.
It wasn't looking like a great game for him, and then he turns it all around with the walk-off. I know he's feeling great right about now.
Charlie Lamb. So 2 down. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. In the air, right field. Lamb moving under it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. So 1 down. Charlie Lamb now at the plate. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Pena matched a homer in his last game. Strike 2. Swing and a pop-up. That's out number 2. So up next, Charles Queen. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Queen wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And a swing and a miss there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball 2.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. Third home run of the season. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-1.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So up next for Chicago, Ben Rice. Base hit. The throw in. And he's got no chance. He's out. No outs. Runners at first and second.
The right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
Late swing fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And a foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Makes the catch, one down. Well, not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. That one lifted to left. Myers settles underneath it. And that is that. One down. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. And that one hammered. Carrying well. Out of here.
A breaking ball.
And now it's going to be Dane Myers. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. See you later. Another homer. His second homer of the night. So 2 down. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Number 28, Ryan Jeffers.
High fly ball, right field. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Luke Little. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
You know, these Guardians definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs. I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
The 2-1. That's to third. Gets to it with a slide. To first. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
In the air, right field. And there's one away.
Up next to the Cubs, the right fielder, Seiya.
Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Seiya Suzuki. And the 0-1. In the air, right field, Lamb. On the move. 2 down. Man at first, Adley Rutschman digs in for the Guardians. This could end it. High fly ball, right field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Lamb had a good day at the office, even in defeat.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going? One down. Now here is Charlie Lamb. There's a line drive to left field. DePaula takes it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate. High fly ball right field. Lamb should have this one. And there's one down. Runner on at first with one gone. Elliot Ramos steps in for the Royals. 0-2 now. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Third home run of the season. Lamb stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Oh. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last two pitches were well executed.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two on, two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Not close with that one. And a full count now. Andy Pajas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Base hit into the outfield. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a two-out RBI.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. In the air, right field. Rockefeller on the move. Brings it in for the third out. One run in the inning. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the sixth. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ground ball left side. Bregman to first, and there's 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Josue De Paula. In the air, right field, Lamb under this one, and that's the 3rd out. So a man at first. Now it's going to be Charlie Lamb. He's a guy who does it all. Swung on, belted, carrying well, and gone. A 2-run blast, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Elliot Ramos. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in score. Back to the top of the order, Evan Carter will hit next. This could end it. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Hanging in there pretty.
So digging in, Evan Carter. That one lifted to left, and that'll do it. The Guardians take the series opener here at home. Lamb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Charlie Lamb, currently on a 10. So up next, Charlie Lamb. And a foul ball. Lamb matched a homer in his last game. Check swing went around. No balls, 2 strikes. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Check swing, he held up. Ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Stays alive. First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is a big first out. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Charles Queen.
That's a ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Well,
Good
that's
spot
off the
for
plate.
the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that's a base hit. Fires it to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second. On aboard first. It's 1-0. Late on that fastball.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Oh, and this one gets away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Runners are at the corners, one away. In the dirt, blocked, but no advance from the runners. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here in Cleveland, top half of the third inning, Evan Carter steps in for the Royals. And that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Lamb, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Next offering is foul back. Oh, and 2 now. That one the other way. And foul ball. The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Three, 2 now. This one in the air, center field. Carter settles under it. And there's one down.
Ball one.
Hey. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Goes down looking. And now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next to the Royals, the left fielder, Brandon.
Stepping in, Charlie Lamb. 1 for 3. And fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And now the 0-1. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one misses. And the count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is
dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. The Royals down to their final strike. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians take the first 2 games of this series. Lamb managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's got a chance. Bounces off the wall as he makes it. One down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. This one in the air, right field. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. Ground ball right side. Witt for one. Over to first. Safe. Quick toss to first. And he's back in safely. Runner on the move. Ball misses.
Outside.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Swings through that one for strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. 2 on, 2 outs. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. So 2 down. Brandon Marsh steps in for the Royals. Lined into right. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Royals. Back here in Cleveland, top of inning number 7, Carter Jensen steps in for the Royals. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
The batter, number 7.
Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Out towards right center field. Out number 2. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now, Carter Jensen. 1 strike away. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll do it. The Guardians finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd. Lamb had a game to forget.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
Now it's the right fielder,
Second,
Charlie
the right fielder,
Lamb.
Charlie
Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I'll tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Ball.
Jackknifes out of the way. Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. No question about this one. It's out of here. His 9th homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
1 out. Runner at second. Ellie De La Cruz. Next up for the Braves. Man at second. High fly ball, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
batting fourth.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
2-2 now. That's a base hit as a run scores.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. See you later. His second of the year.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, number 13, Charlie.
Yeah.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to.
Line drive, base hit. Here's the throw.
On the back.
It's offline, and he scores. It's 3-3. Charles Queen digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball, that's in.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tagging from third. Runner from third in to score. 4-3, they take the lead. Man at first, one away. Going 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-2. Now this is in the air down the line. Wagaman on the move, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
First and second, 2 outs. Charlie Lamb. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Swing, and he popped it up. And that is that. So 2 down. Eric Wagaman next up for the Braves. Here's a 1-2. In the air, right field. And that is the inning. 2 left. So digging in, Liam Hicks. Two down, nobody on. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Yeah, great job right there.
And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the ball.
Quick toss to first. Lamb back in on a dive. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job.
Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Throw is high. Safe at third.
They are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with the big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
3-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Lamb should have this one. And there's 2 away. One gone, runner at first. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered here in this one. This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. 2 away down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. That one found hard the other way. A little out front there as he swings through it. Okamoto gets his lead at first, nobody out.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground, could be 2. Flips it. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
Ball two.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate.
That's the ball.
Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Charles Queen in the box, lays off for ball one. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Oh, and he can't handle it. Gets away. Plays the plate, and they cut him down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here is Austin Riley. Payoff pitch. That to right. Lamb under this one. And he makes the catch. And there's two down. Foul ball. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball, that's outside.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. So, runner at second, 2 down. This is Bryson Stott. Man on second, 2 down. Out towards right center field. And that is that. One left. Lamb stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. And that's the 3rd out. Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in. In the air, right field. Can't get there. 1 run will score. The throw into second. And he's out.
Got him,
Trying
out.
for 2. But they do get a run. Lamb digs in. 2 quick outs, but this lineup's too good to just go quietly.
Yeah, you never want to give away the last out of an inning, Boog. Let's see if he can start a momentum swing right here.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Dodd, 32 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. That's
Ball
off
1.
the mark. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Ball 2.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Here comes the man. Quick move to first. Back in safe. Really close. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Munoz. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
Outside.
Just missed.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 outs, runner at first. Chase DeLauder digs to the Guardians. Munoz is just 1 strike away. That one lifted to left. Wood on the move. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Lamb did well in the losing effort.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb. He's a guy who does it all. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
That was straight queso right there.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And he brings it into the warning track. 1 down. This is Bryson Stott. 0-2 now. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Lamb swings through it for strike 1. Skubal, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. 1 out, the runner at second here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Strike 2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So now to the plate for Atlanta, James Wood. In the air, right side. Lamb settles underneath it. And there's 1 down. Who were some of the curveballs that you watched in your career that were difficult to deal with?
Well, Boog, I kind of liked hitting curveballs if it was coming from a right-hander, but from a left-hander, different stories. Some of the nasty ones, Andy Pettit, Barry Zito.
Lamb at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying, and it is out of here. And we're all square. It's 4-4. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Bottom of the inning, now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Throw on to Torkelson, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Tied at 4. In the air, right field. And there's 1 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Nope. Ball 1.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. gets him to chase after that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Tied at 4. Inside 3-2 the count. On the ground to the left. Gets it to first.
Got him.
Now 2 out. So up next, Eric Wagaman. Four in the ninth. In the air, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that quickly 2 away. Here comes Austin Riley. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that will end the inning. Lamb stepping in now. If he goes deep here, we may not see that helmet again until next series.
Yeah, might as well order the Gatorade shower now, Boog. This place would erupt.
The Guardians with the go-ahead run standing at second. We are in the 11th. Now a check on him at second. Back safely. Back to first, and he's safe.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swings and misses. 0-2 down.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 1 out. Oh, look at the stop. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. All set for the bottom of the 11th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. James Wood. Man at second. In the air out towards right center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Safe at third, and the winning run is on the doorstep. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. Base hit, that'll do it. In comes the winning run, and the Braves walk it off in the 11th. Charlie Lamb. Fresh. 1 down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Charlie Lamb. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And first offering is fouled off. Just getting started here in St. Louis. And that is out of play. The 0-2. In the air to left center. Williams moving under this one. And there's 2 away. We head to the bottom of the second. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Dylan Dingler. This one in the air right field. And that'll get down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And up next for St. Louis, Thomas Sajazi. In the air, right side. And that'll do it. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Foul ball there. Top of the third, no score. And that one fouled off. Grounder might be two. Weatherholt tossed to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Runner on the move. Pitches low. Throw. Safe. That misses. And the count is 2-0. Drilled out towards left center field. Langford on his way over. Can't get to it, and this should score the run.
Come on.
Headed for the plate. The relay throw. It's offline. The run comes in. On the board first, it's 1-0. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Sends it over to Sheets. And that's the inning. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. In the air, right field, Lamb under this one. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second to third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And he is thrown. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Lamb stands in now, looks at that one inside.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
To Weatherholt, throw to first, but he beat it. Quick move to first. Lamb back on a dive. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings. Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice.
And that's the third out. So back to the top of the order. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. And a base hit into right.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
High fly ball, right field. 2 away. On to extra innings. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jeremy Henry checks the runner. Lamb dives back in safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus.
Runner takes off. In the air, left field. Hauls it in. Runner pretty far from second.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Runner breaks for third. Out to short. There's one. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. We're in extras here. Stepping in, J.J. Weatherholt. That one lifted to left. One up, one down. Lamb digging in. Crowd's feeling it. Go ahead run and scoring position. This at bat just got a whole lot bigger, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. These are pressure pitches. You've got to grind it out and come through for the squad.
Tap foul at the plate. Man at second. That one close, ruled the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. The 2-run shot is 11th of the year, and the Guardians jump in front. It's 6-4.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Thomas Sajazi next up for the Cardinals. That one out to right. Lamb settles underneath it, brings it in. Runner tags from third. The throw home. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. First and second, 2 outs. Chet Williams next up for the Cardinals. The Redbirds down to their final strike. To the right side, Bazzana. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians finally put an end to this one in 12. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win. Only 1 hit, a home run.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
And here is Charlie Lamb. Went deep in the ball game last night. Sliced hard but foul. This one in the air, right field. And there are 2 down. Great to have you with us here on Jackie Robinson Day. As we go to the top of the 4th, Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. On a line out towards center. And there's 1 down. You know, Singy, when you think about every player wearing number 42 on Jackie Robinson Day, you can thank Ken Griffey Jr. for all of it. Griffey was the first player to come up with the idea of wearing number 42 back on April 15th. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Pitch misses there. And that's ball 3. On the corner for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Swings through that one for strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next one misses. Ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that'll load the bases.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Queen goes after that one for strike 1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. So 2 down, and up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb.
Ball, that's out. Ball.
That missed by a lot. 3 balls, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one ripped to left. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Now the third baseman. Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So.
And that is that. Thomas Sajazi next up for the Cardinals. On the ground, out to short. To second for 1.
You're out.
And that's a double play.
Oh, he's out.
Lamb had an unremarkable game in this one.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
One down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. And a big swing and a miss. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Back here at Busch Stadium, bottom of the inning. So the Cleveland Guardians are off to a good start to the season, and Singy, their record is good, but it's kind of what we expected from them.
Yeah, I think they tell you they're nowhere near satisfied with how they've done so far. They know they're viewed as favorites as one of the top teams in the league, and they want to live up to that billing.
That's not to say they've been a disappointment at all. Out number 3. No outs, runner on second. Hard hit, but right at him and left. 1 pitch and 1 out. At the plate, Thomas Sajazi. Here's a 1-2. And a base hit knocks in a run. comes in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
And that one hammered.
Take a look, find it.
High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet. So
he's trying for third. Pitch is low. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
A little bit low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. This one in the air, right field. Way back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Close, but called a ball. Full count now.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Queen, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
With all of those hard hits, the guys are going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Line drive. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Back here in St. Louis, set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, number 32. Now all even up. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Good at bat there. Good job.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do. And
so digging in, Maximo Acosta. The Cardinals down to their final strike. That smash towards center. Pajes has a beat on it, and that'll do it. The Guardians come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Lamb played pretty well in this win.
not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Charlie Lamb, a rising star. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. The 1-2. Out towards right center field. Lamb gets under it. Makes the grab. One down. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. Foul ball. Lamb with another scorching run of play lately. Hard hit to right center. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Here's Corey Lee. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Here in Cleveland, stepping in, Kobe Mayo. And the 0-1. And that one hammered. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Throws to second. And he's got no chance. He's out. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League.
Off the plate, ball 1.
In the air to left center, Bellinger moving under it. And there's 1 down. So bases all loaded up. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. And he's out.
On the tag, he's
Cut
out.
down, and that ends the inning. Lamb digging in, missed opportunity just now, but still a chance with 2 away. Big spot here, Singy.
Yeah, got to shake it off and keep grinding. A base hit here changes everything.
Fouls away the first offering. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball.
On the ground right side. Lofton takes it to the bag, and that'll keep more runs. Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. 0-1 now. In the air, right field, Lamb settles under this one, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left. Lamb stepping in now. It's been a tough day at the plate, Siggy.
Yeah, 1 swing here, and he'll be able to flush out his rocky performance in this one, Boog. It's time to come through.
Well struck left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. 1 run's in. Now the 2nd run is in. It's a 2-run double, and they lead by 2. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd. Lamb digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but 1 good swing, and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're only swinging at pitches inside the zone. Chasing hasn't been an issue at all. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. League average right now is somewhere around 30%.
That misses, and it's 3-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and they tack 1 on the board. It's 7-4.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the job.
Orioles an out away. Here comes Gleyber Torres. The Orioles down to their final strike.
3.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb really stood out in this win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Ground ball left side. Slings to first in time. Man at first, one away. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Relay throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. One run is in. There comes the throw. Head first slide, safe at the plate. And it's now a 2-run game. Back now at Progressive Field. New inning getting started.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
What a stop. To first. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. No outs. Runner at first. Next to hit, Jeremy Pena. Runner takes off. Pitches low. Throw there. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. He scores and the Guardians tie it up. It's an RBI single, tie ball game, 4-4. Back here in Cleveland, all set for the top of the 6th. Kobe Mayo digs in now. In the air, right field, Lamb settles under it. He makes the grab, one away. First and second, one out. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. He was late there, strike one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And makes the grab, and there's 2 away. On to the bottom of the 8th, stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 0-2.
Inside.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Samuel Basallo getting ready to hit. The 0-1. This one in the air, right field. Lamb on the move. And an automatic double.
Ball bounce over. Ground roll double.
All loaded up. Here's Gleyber Torres. This could end it. Ground ball right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Lamb did a good job in the win.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
So 2 down. And the batter now, Samuel Basallo. Now 1 out to right. And that is that. 1 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians with 3 hits on the series and 1 of them a homer. First pitch swinging.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Brings it in. 2 away. And first offering is fouled off. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Quick toss to first. Lamb back in on a dive. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Man at second. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. On to the fourth. Bellinger up to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb under it. And there's one away. Bases loaded. Nobody out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you. You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points. Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The Guardians trying to break this one open. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Slings to second on the first, but he beats it, and a run scores. Step off throw to first. Lamb dives back in safely. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead.
On the ground to first, and he can't come up with it. In to score from third. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Now a chance for Charles Queen. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Beavers moving under this one. And the inning is over. Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb. He's a guy who does it all. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Blaze Alexander. That's a laser base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. That gets by him. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. So 2 down. So in now for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. And a swing and a miss. comes up empty. That's strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Out to short, Alexander. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Ready to begin the eighth. And now the first baseman, Dominic Smith. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Blaze Alexander, the next to hit for the Orioles. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb with some solid production in the win. Had a single and an RBI.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. And the 0-1. In the air, right field. Two away down. Man at first, Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. 4 for 15 in the series coming in. High in the air, out to right. Matt under it. He's got it, and there's one down.
Batting third.
Here in Cleveland, on to the third inning. So the Cleveland Guardians have had an outstanding start to the season. Only a few weeks in, but so far they're every bit as good as expected, Singy.
We've gotten the opportunity to just see how confident this ball club is, and everyone knew coming in they were going to be a good team, and sometimes teams can struggle under those lofty expectations, but not these guys so far. You can see the swagger, and on top of it, they're producing the results to back it up.
And while it's still early, we're definitely getting glimpses of just how good they can be. Stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Lamb digs in. Late inning, 2 outs. RBI chance. Massive at bat here, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, one mistake in this game might tip for good. Gotta lock in.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The Guardians trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him swinging for the K. Good job. And now the catcher comes up to him, Samuel Basallo. The Orioles down to their final strike. To the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Lamb with a forgettable showing in this one. No hits and struck out 3 times.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
One down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the
quick move to first, and he's back in on a dive. First offering, runner goes, pitches low. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. One out, and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Ball.
In the dirt. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Ball misses. Throw bounces, but he's out at third.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
And that one is lifted in the air. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. In to score from first. Relay to third, and he's out. Runner at first with 2 away. Munetaka Murakami up next for the Astros. 0-1 now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And it is gone.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Lamb, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Sliced hard but foul. 0-2 now.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got it. And now 1 away. Lamb not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Back now at Progressive Field. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Astros, number 84. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. So the Houston lineup turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Pablo Campos. High fly ball, right field. Lamb should have this one. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
You know, these Guardians finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Way inside. That one to first.
Run it out, run it out.
Murakami. He'll do it himself. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Lamb locks in. You can feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, dude.
Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. Relay throw to third. In there safely.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine.
pitcher on now, Cade Smith.
Well, this offense has great opportunity to add on right here with a runner at third, less than 2 outs. So they're asking him to come through in a big way out of the bullpen. He's got bases to work with, so he doesn't have to challenge this guy too much if he doesn't want to.
And the 1-0.
Yeah.
Foul ball there. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. So now here's the DH, Charles Queen.
Ball. Ball.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Here's a 2-0. That's a strike. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Now
Ball
one missed. Chase DeLauder next to bat for Cleveland. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three and 2 now. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Ready to begin the 8th. Digging in, Dominic Panzone. In the air, right field. Lamb settles underneath it. 1 down. 1 down. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Everson Pereira. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 2 down. So next up for Houston, Milt Peterson. Two on, 2 outs. In the air, right field. Lamb gets there. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. So digging in, Charlie Lamb, known for his late inning heroics. Into center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Runner takes off.
No.
Pitch outside. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
He's just missing with some pitches that, you know, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's throwing, good pitches, but even better takes.
1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right through there for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Oh, he gloves it, throws from his knees. On the money, nice play.
Well, with the runner in scoring position right
For Houston,
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, A.J. Blueball.
important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs 1 out to get out of it, so this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
The 1-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Right down to shoot. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That
Ball
misses.
three.
Full count now. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball four.
Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. And that's in there for strike one. The Astros have some action in their pen. Cash Mayfield, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Swing and a foul straight back. Stays alive.
No.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Back to the top of the order now. Now, Pablo Campos. Morejon is just 1 strike away. In the air, right side. And that'll do it. The Guardians add another to their winning streak. Lamb really stood out in this win. Collected 3 hits and drove in a pair of runs.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Here's the left fielder, Milt Peterson. Here's your 1. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under this one. And there's 1 down.
Batting third, the second baseman, Tim Tawa.
1 out, man at first. And next to hit for Houston, Tim Tawa. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a hit. The throw to third. The tag.
Out on the tag.
Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Back here in Cleveland, second inning set to go. So the Houston Astros have been slow out of the gates this year. Singy, this isn't what they expected when the year started.
For sure, Boog, and I think they'd say the same, but they've got a lot of belief in that clubhouse, and I think they'll turn it around. I don't know what that means as we head towards the All-Star break. Do you stay the course or try to make some big moves to shake things up?
Out number 2. So 2 down. Milt Peterson digs in now. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Lamb digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. It's in and out of his glove. Rutschman in to score. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Cleveland up a run, looking for
That's
more.
a ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Charles Queen digs in for the Guardians.
Ball.
Just off the inside edge. And
No,
another
that's a ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. This one in the air, center field. McDermott settles under this one. He makes the grab, and that is the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for the Astros, number 74. This one in the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Ramon Urias up next for the Astros. In the air, right field. Lamb makes the play, and it's out number 3. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
2 away. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Tim Tawa up next for the Astros. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. A 3-run shot. 1 down. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That is strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The Stros leading by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, right side. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch. Really important at bat coming up now.
And that's a fair ball. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there.
And next is the designated hitter, Ramon Urias. And he'll 1. To the right side, Bazzana. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians add another to their winning streak. Lamb with some solid production in the win.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. He's a guy who does it all. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around second is Pena. And he's into second with nobody out.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one's found hard the other way.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Here's a big power threat. Charles Queen. Golden opportunity right here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Two on, one out. Yeah, that's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. His fourth home run of the season. The Guardians strike first. It's 3-0.
you can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Up next for the Guardians, the right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
That one ripped, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Ball one.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. But they go. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Pablo Campos. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field, Lamb. Under it. And that is that. Hammer, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. So now the DH spot, Charles Queen. He's already homered in this game.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swings through that one for strike two.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that ends the inning. One left. So a man at first. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Two down. Here's the catcher, Will Bush. One strike away. Bounce to the right side. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians have won 10 in a row. Lamb did a good job in the win.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.